Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
When you come into this space, they have that coat closet, and that coat closet, if that's open and the front door is open, they smash against each other. So those are considered argumentative doors.
We have a Feng Shui professional training and certification program in Feng Shui here at the Planting Fields Arboretum State Historic Park. We meet for 9 weekend workshops, one each month from September to June. And then we do 3 case studies with each of the students with a faculty advisor. And this allows them the opportunity to learn Feng Shui for themselves and then develop a business so that they can both utilize it in their own lives and then go out and help other people. A lot of people come here who are in transition. They don't like their job, they're looking for something else. So they could do Feng Shui full-time, or they can do it while they're still working on their other jobs.
I was looking for something to help me go through the changes in my life. And that's often what brings people to this class. And people who understand energy are drawn to this class. And so when you take this class and you realize the potential of it and you use the energy and you use the information in your own life, it helps you bring changes in your life.
In the middle of this process, I'm starting to see what I feel works and what doesn't. And even in my own house, I'm making a lot of changes, putting more mirrors, clearing things out, enjoying where I do feel spacious, and also a little more challenged and frustrated where I feel things are blocked.
I would probably put a crystal here in the center, and a crystal here.
The type of Feng Shui that we do is called Black Sect Tantric Buddhist Feng Shui, and that's really the approach to Feng Shui that we use. There's really literally hundreds of different approaches to Feng Shui, but this is the one that's most prevalent here in the United States. We don't want you to go and knock your house down or take a look at your house and have to change the front door. So there's a list of 9 simple ways to change your house, and they're by using different what we call transcendental solutions. We may use mirrors, plants, moving objects, really simple things that Feng Shui professionals would have around. And there's a way of using these different items to change the flow of qi, because what we're really looking at is balancing the qi in order to bring it into harmony.
A friend of mine who's an astrologer says that things either happen to us or you make things happen. This is when I started making things happen. I was holding on to things in life, if it's memories, if it's pictures, if it's little things from my grandparents. Thanks to Feng Shui, I started clearing out. And I realized that you don't have to hold the physical memory. It can stay in your heart, it can stay in your mind, and that way you're moving the energy.
You know, as you come around the curve, the lights would be hitting this whole house, coming around the curve, and it's like qi arrows hitting this house.
I actually had moved to California, and I was living in 2 different places, and it took a while to find the appropriate place. They would take us to certain areas, but I wouldn't really discuss things with them, but you know, I was really particular about looking, you know, at the many aspects that we even talked about today, the outside circumstances, you know, the streets and the land and the animals and the community. I mean, you have to look at everything as a whole. It's fascinating, and it's like a puzzle, and all these pieces you have to put together, and you know, you have this big bag of different tools, and it's actually very exciting to work with it.
9 is considered the most yang number in numerology. When you're doing numbers of things, we like to use increments of 9. So 9 is really that special, super lucky number. 7 is a ghost number, actually, but if you're in Las Vegas, 7 is the number.
Okay, so we forget about Feng Shui.
Well, sometimes, you know, it depends on the situation. If 7's the number for that bonus, you know, sometimes you have to use the other numbers. It's great if you can find a Feng Shui professional, and that would be someone who's actually trained in Feng Shui, not just someone who's read a book. I mean, books are great, but most of what we teach here is not in any Feng Shui books.